Hey guys, it's Jeff from area North 40. Can you hear me all right? Now can you hear me all right? Can you see me all right? How about now? Okay, so I'm gonna address a few things in this video here. One is my microphone and the sound. The other is wearing glasses. You know, sometimes I wear these ones because I can't see very well, not up close anyway. But a friend of mine, Daryl with Therapeutic Sawdust, he said that he was showing one of my videos to somebody else, and they said, I don't know if I want to watch that guy, he's always wearing glasses. Well, they're sunglasses, and you know, I like to work out in the sun, so sometimes I just need sunglasses on for that. The other thing is, as you can see, my eyes are kind of shifty because I'm not used to talking to a camera. I'm staring at this little tiny thing on here. It's kind of weird to me. So when I wear my glasses, well, you can't really tell that I'm looking off in all these directions as long as my face is facing you, right? But that's why I do it. But I'll try and get used to it. I'll try and show you my, you know, what are they, blue, green? I think they're green, but I'm told they look blue. So you can see my eyes. And I'll try not to be so far away when I'm talking to you so that you can actually hear me. Eventually I'll get a mic that I can have in here or connected up to it so that even when I'm way over there, you'll still be able to hear me talking all right. Maybe I'll talk less too, so you can just see more of what I'm doing. Now, getting to that, I started to talk about this in another video. I don't know if that's going to be part of this or not. I do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of things, and I say I'm going to do this, or I refer to that, and then I end up not having it in there. So I'm trying to get better about not scripting, but planning out what I'm doing, so I'm not saying something that ends up not being in the video, and you're like, what the heck was he talking about? So I'll work on that, but I'm still getting used to this. But one of the things that has become painfully clear to me, the elephant in the room or the elephant in the backyard, is all of this mess. A big part of why I wanted to do this channel was to motivate me to get a lot of the projects that I have done, and a big part of that is just cleaning everything up and reorganizing or getting organized to begin with. And so I need to work on the backyard in this area first, or most, because this is supposed to be my back deck. This is supposed to be a place that I should be able to hang out, have some chairs out, do a little barbecuing. That barbecue that's over there, I don't know if you can see it, it just kind of has to go. I got this one here. It's a little bit more portable and easy to move around, but here it is sitting out in the weather, and I need to keep that up on the deck. Oh look, it's Nuki. She's made her official appearance in this video already. So anyway, that shelf back there, this little shelf here, that table that shouldn't be a shelf but should be a table, same with that one over there, I think I can make better use of them than having them be loaded up with crap on this back deck. So I need to get working on that. There's also another workbench there, a table here. I got all this stuff that is supposed to be for helping me be organized. It's not helping me be organized. It just gets loaded up, and I just keep getting more crap and not selling stuff on. I need to be selling more of this stuff because I don't need to have all of it. I need to prioritize, and again, that's what part of the motivation behind the channel was, is to do these fun things, show you the kind of fun things I like to do, but also motivate me to get working on them and get more organized. And so I'm gonna start doing kind of a decluttering. My niece Natalie, she has a channel that she's had around 10 years. It started out about her and her life as a young mom, pregnant with twins, and then she had the twins, and then it kind of has evolved over the years, but she's really good at this. Her name's Natalie Bennett. If you like channels that are about home life and decluttering and all of that kind of stuff, you should check her out. She doesn't know I'm doing this, but I'm just letting you know. Anyway, I need to take a page from her channel topic and everything and do some decluttering and organizing myself. So that's where we're gonna start there. To start with, I'm gonna get this yard a little bit more straightened up. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna put that shelf in one of my sheds, but I gotta clear the shed out to be able to fit it and all that. So anyway, here we go. Okay. That kind of backfired. Hold on. Well, now it's worse. You know what? I just realized I'm snapping with my left hand. Well, that didn't help either. And as you can probably tell by the different angle and also the lighting, that a little bit of time's gone by. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Most of all that crap over there came out of here. I'm not done yet, but I wanted to give you a little bit of a show around this shed. It's pretty dark in here. Let me see if I can turn this light on. I'm just afraid to touch anything. Hey, look at that. So this whole cabinet here, it just completely fell off the wall. This was obviously old kitchen cabinets that the previous owner of this house had put in this shed that he made himself. It's kind of a lean-to style. I mean, that's the actual backside of the house on this wall here. And he just kind of built out and built on and made 3 walls to enclose the area and made it a shed. It is a cement floor, so that's good. What I would like to do, and it isn't going to happen in this video, but what I would like to do is actually to extend this wall out just a little bit, and I'd like to make this wall here a solid wall and make this wall the entry point. But I'm not done with this for right now. I'm just trying to clear out this space. I've got this, obviously used to be a kitchen cabinet that's become a workbench that's like every other workbench, full of stuff. Under this plastic here is actually the original motor to my Scout. That is a 304 V8. I'm actually debating on putting that back into it because the 345 that's in it, the power difference is negligible. Say that 5 times fast. And it is running on 7 cylinders, whereas this one was actually running fine when I pulled it. So technically this probably has more power because it's not dropped a cylinder. So I got a little bit more cleaning up to do in here for right now. First things first, I got to get that remnant of that cabinet out of here, and I'm going to take the lower one as well. It's just, you know, half the stuff that's in there is stuff that the old owner, like, he left me a bunch of house paint and everything. I don't need it. It's all gone bad. It's 25 years old. Let's see how that goes. And there you have it. That's the first step in getting this shed a little more manageable. Got the cabinet that was falling down. I still got to get the backboard of it, but I made up my mind that I do want to put the shelf that's on the back porch in that side of the room. But that side of the room, because of all the rot, it goes further back in than I thought. You probably can't see it. I know, I'm sorry, the lighting is just awful. I'm gonna be fixing that too. There's gonna be more light in this room. But yeah, all this looks like it's just completely rotted. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. I think this stud here is okay. The studs are actually okay, but down at the bottom, you can see that's not terrible, but it's not great. But right there and on, looks like a rat chewed through that or something. So yeah, it's all wet down here. I mean, some of this just spilled just now. It hasn't been soaking like that. There was a lot of standing water on that engine, on the plastic, but that means it's been leaking in here because I put it in here because it was a dry environment. And good thing I covered it in plastic because all that water would have been flowing right onto it. That's what I have ahead of me. So I have to do all that before I can even start putting stuff back in here. And I have to do that in a hurry because all that stuff out there in the yard, well, a good portion of it needs to make its way back into here. That is step one. This light that's in here is going to be replaced with a couple of long LED lights. The electrical's already out here. I just got to relocate the plug-in and the light switch. And you know, if I do make this the door over here, it only makes sense to just move that right over to the wall over there. That's easy enough. I don't need to have any extra wire for that. I just gotta pop the breaker and relocate it, and then reroute some stuff over here so I'll have a light in this area and another one in this area. And then this wall being pushed out will expand my overall area by at least 2.5 feet there. That's actually quite a bit of square footage. There's the cabinet there, some more tires there. Yeah, I know, I got a lot of tires too. Bicycles, tires, cars, things, stuff, whatnot. That's what I've got. Okay. Anyway, I got a long ways to go on this one. I appreciate you watching. Watch me clean this place up.
Several days later.
So today I'm going to take a bunch of this stuff out to storage, and all that stuff that I took out of the shed before, mostly a bunch of wheels and stuff and tires. These ones right here, these are what came with the Camaro, and they say Rocket Racing wheels. They look like Krager's. They obviously got some rust that I got to clean up. I'm hoping I can clean those up without it being too pitted, but my intent on those is to clean them up. They're pretty deep dish, and I get some new tires, some 60 series, and put those on the Camaro. So look for that in a future video, but they're gonna stick around here. These ones here are really deep dish. That's also a Chevy lug pattern, but my dune buggy over there, it actually has some adapters on it, so the wheels that are currently on it are Chevy lug pattern. So I'm gonna get some different tires on 2 of them, because I've got these big fatties and kind of big fatties there as well. So I'm gonna pick which ones I want to be the rear and which ones I want to change out, and I'll change out to some narrower tires and put those onto the dune buggy, and it'll look cool. I got to clean them up, of course, first, but the rest of these wheels that are all over here, these are some other ones that came with the Camaro. Those are really nice. I'll probably clean those up and maybe sell them. They're centerline, they're pretty awesome. These are actually up my red Dodge truck. They can be cleaned up and sold. Those are 16-inch, and I have opted to go with the 17-inch to be able to fit those tires right there. That was a spare, or actually, let me show you something. This one actually kind of irritated me, so I'm going to show you. So this tire here, as you can see, has lots and lots of tread on it, and it got a hole in it somewhere. I'm not going to find that, but I asked my tire store that I won't name right now, but I usually get a good discount on them. They were supposed to take this tire off and give it to me when I bought a new tire, and I was going to later fix it myself, the nail, because they wouldn't fix the nail that was in it. They made me buy a whole new tire, and so when they took it off, this right here happened. So I don't know, I mean, this is the bead right here. I need that to be solid to be on a wheel. That right there, let's see, that does not look like it just happened. That looks like it was cut. Like the kid that did the dismounting of the tires purposely cut it. I can't prove it, but it pisses me off. So, moving on. So these tires here and wheels, those are actually what would fit on a Jeep Wrangler or Ford Explorer, Ford Bronco 2, and other stuff. So all that stuff's going out to the storage. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm rolling them out of here and loading them up into my truck. I know you're probably thinking, storage, wait a minute, this guy's got all this crap in his backyard and he's also got a storage unit that he's putting stuff in. We're not here to judge. Don't judge. We're just doing things, okay? So I'm gonna get that stuff out to the storage and make a little bit of room here. The thing of it is, I do have a storage unit, but I got 2 vehicles in there right now, taking up a lot of room. Those I want to actually, in the near future, hopefully in the next couple weeks, get them loaded up, take them out to my property out in Idaho, so that they can await further instructions on getting rebuilt, restored, something. So when I get out to the storage unit, I'll do a little bit of video about those and show you what that's all about. In the meantime, I'm gonna just load this stuff up in my truck and get going. All right. think I'm gonna run out of room before I actually get what I wanted to get loaded in there. My truck's a 6-foot bed, so I can only fit so much, but gonna get at least a few more in there and get at least a couple full sets of tires, and I guess I'll just have to figure out the rest. All right, I might be able to fit a couple more small things in there. Probably nothing worth taking right now, but I'll take a look around. So next up, you'll see me at the storage shed. I'm not gonna have you travel down the road or anything. I still have to figure out the space to get it into the storage unit too, so I'm not gonna say if I'm gonna take a second trip or not. So right now, this will just be getting the stuff out and getting it to storage, and see you in a minute. Okay, I kind of lied, but just for a second. Hey, check this out. Watch this. This is something you don't see every day. I just shifted gears. A lot of people don't know that you can do that. Well, there we have it. So, as you can see, I do not have a ton of room in here either. Mainly because of this guy here. That canopy there. Hey, look, drums. And that guy back there. Can you see it? That is an Isuzu Amigo. The deal with those is as follows. I bought this little Isuzu pickup truck, 4-wheel drive. It had 122,000 miles on it and was perfect. Then I let my daughter borrow it. It is not perfect anymore. It has a big old crunch in the front. So I had the brilliant idea to just buy another one and do a cab swap. Easy, right? No, not easy. Might be easy on an old Chevy or Ford, but on these things, there's actually, believe it or not, even though it's a smaller truck, there's a lot more little crap and odds and ends and things. And the most difficult part about doing a cab swap is finding somebody to help you do it, lift it off of the frame and all that. So my next brilliant idea was to buy that Amigo and just do a running gear swap, and that proved to be a little bit more challenging than I thought at the time as well. And I think I'm in better shape to be able to do it. I'm just not in better shape for space and room and everything, because I bought so many other projects since then. Here they sit in my storage unit that I'm paying lots of money for, like a car payment, and paying for dead vehicles for a couple years now. So yes, money, throw it away. I got lots. Not. Anyway, so my plan is to get both of these out of this storage unit and take them out to the property, like I said earlier, and they can sit outside. It's not going to really hurt them any more than what they are, but I have kind of a weird plan that I think I'm going to try and take the cab and the bed off of this frame, which is 4-wheel drive, and take the Amigo body and put it on here. Sounds more complicated than a cab swap, right? It is. It will be. It may not work at all. I might just scrap the whole thing and cut my losses at several $1,000s. But I'm going to try it, just because it might make good content, and it might be a fun thing when it's all said and done. So in the meantime, I'm going to make a little room behind me and get the rest of these wheels offloaded in here and go from there. All right, I think that'll do that. Well, now I'm all done with that. Only one problem. It's like I didn't unload anything. Okay, Lucy, I got some explaining to do. All right, so Carly asked me to get a couple things like Halloween stuff. Today's October, what is it, 7th, I think. And so Halloween is right around the corner. And so she asked me to grab a few things. But all that stuff that I just showed you in the back of the bed, not all Halloween stuff. So I brought back some different wheels and tires, some of which I just need to get rid of. So I had to make some room for what I was putting in there that is for future projects. But a couple of things I just grabbed are for a project and a video that I'll be doing real soon here. And then some of it's just stuff that I need to just let go of. Some wheels for a vehicle I don't even have anymore, and a few things like that. So anyway, that's what that's all about. That is probably going to do it for, I think this will probably all be in part of the first section of the clean up the backyard video. I know it doesn't seem like it's going very well yet, but it'll come together. So anyway, I hope you like what you've seen so far. I hope you'll follow along. Hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And I appreciate you watching. Hit the notification bell. That way my videos will pop up when they're new, and I don't have to keep on, you know, doing the Facebook link and all that stuff, because I don't think that's really helping me much anyway. So anyway, thank you for watching, and stay tuned. All right, bye.